What's up, boys? It's your favorite duo, Tom with Jay. Hope y'all had a good day yesterday. Yesterday we just did some research for today's video, and today's video is one of my most favorite videos to do because it's on the Netflix series WWE Unreal. And for those who don't know what WWE Unreal is, it's basically their BTS series of all the behind the scenes drama, how they make the shows. Yeah, that's just a brief overview. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe and make sure you comment, for I will be responding to comments you guys do. And anyway, let's begin. So episode 1 was about the build up to this year's WrestleMania and SummerSlam, and for this season they're focusing on Becky Lynch, Seth Rollins, R-Truth, and Naomi. For the Becky Lynch, they focused on her journey back to wrestling. Well, start over. Well, they mentioned her career for when she first started from WWE till now. But what I like that they did is they included her personal life, because they show her daughter Rue in the series, and they show her mental struggle with leaving and coming back. So, yeah. And they show you how her tag partnership with another female wrestler named Wire Valkyrie came together, and they show you their actual friendship outside of that. And now to her husband Seth. So they give a rundown of Seth's career and all they accomplished, and they get his side on becoming a father, and basically this season they'll go into his quote unquote knee injury. So yeah, that's just a bit of a preview on what the episode we'll be covering will be about. Okay, now George, share your thoughts.
Yeah. So far, I thought it was interesting to, I guess, as a non-wrestling fan, or at least a non-current wrestling fan, I really appreciated the series so far, because it's giving you that behind-the-scenes view and is really allowing me to really appreciate not just the business itself, but really the storylines that go into it and the storytelling that goes involved, so that seeing the scripted nature of it doesn't make it any less entertaining to me, just as much as watching a James Bond film doesn't make it any less entertaining to me, knowing that that he is in fact not a secret agent and this is just a movie. So I know that some wrestling fans may have had kind of an issue with the fact that they are going into detail, and they believe like it's starting to lose some of the mystique of the industry by showing these behind the scenes and revealing some of the nature of it. But I feel like if that's enough to kind of deter you away from being a fan of wrestling, period, and it's like, were you really a fan of wrestling, like of the industry and of the form of entertainment at all, or were you just in there because you truly believed what you were seeing was real and played out in front of you? And frankly, I feel like if you like that, then I don't know, you probably also believe your politicians are telling you the truth, but
I
that's
think-
another conversation.
I think I was like that until I discovered the dirt sheets.
The what?
The dirt sheets. Like the wrestling news sites,
Mm-hmm.
the PW Insider,
Mm-hmm.
the Wrestling Observer,
Mm-hmm.
which they kind of give you the backstage.
Yeah.
So I was a mark until I found out, oh, there's wrestling news sites
Yeah.
that actually do interviews with these wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
They have their sources within the company that leak out the
Yeah.
secrets.
Yeah, exactly. And so it's like, for me, I just think it's all, especially seeing as they release the series, or they release every season after the full season of the wrestling has happened already. So then it's not as if you're seeing anything that didn't already happen. So it's not like there's no spoilers involved, pretty much.
Yeah.
So if there's no spoilers, I'm like, I genuinely don't see the harm in it. But like I said, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed the fact that you got to hear more about the insides and the persons. That so far I've seen the contrast between season 2 and season 3, season 1 and season 2, where season 1 really delved more into the history of the industry, history of WWE, and kind of where it came from and how that interacts with today, and really introducing the show as a concept and some of the main primary wrestlers, to now, and this one, focusing more on those individual wrestlers and their individual characters within the storylines that the writers themselves put together and built, and how they navigated the ending of John Cena's career, retirement, and then how they would have navigated then the reintroduction of some characters, and even the reintroduction of R-Truth. And they kind of touched on a little bit why he left, but they gave a real, I guess, sanitized corporate answer, which was expected.
Yeah, but I kind of have a problem with R-Truth in particular, because it was brought out in the documentary. He was there for 12 years.
Well longer than that.
Yeah, maybe 12, 13, 14
Yeah,
years.
it'd be like almost 20 years, right? Because, bro's been, he's been WWE, since, early 2000s.
Not to mention, before WWE, he was in TNA as Ron Killings.
Yeah.
Which, funnily enough, there's actually a working relationship between TNA and WWE, which is quite ironic. Because I feel like they should have mentioned that he was in TNA.
Yeah. I feel like it is, I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily say it's ironic, and rather, I can see where it comes from, because you do have, they're actors, and that you have...
ironic in the fact that they're not working with TNA in a partnership level.
Oh, that they're not working with them.
They're not working.
Yeah, well, because money. Sure, it's probably a money thing. It's got to be a money thing. But, especially when you have competitors will work with each other and against each other all the time. It really just depends on, I guess,
I know, but I feel like they should at least have included one clip from this TNA era.
Oh, wait, but then that copyright.
I mean, they could have worked out some deal.
Yeah, they could have, but, they probably don't want to spend that money.
Anywho, back to the whole R-Truth getting fired situation. I feel like they should have at least given him a little bit of money, which he asked for. I understand you may not want to give him the full payment, but but at least like maybe like 1 or 2 mil more.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Because when you have people who become that much of like a staple of your business, then you got to do right by them.
Cause he even said, cause Triple H said in the episode, oh he wasn't fired.
Yeah.
Well, because let me ask you a question: if one day you get let's say you're working for WWE, and one day you get a call out of the blue saying you're released, wouldn't you take that as you're getting fired?
Yeah, I would have interpreted that as being fired. But I guess what, how he was defending that was saying, well, the contract had ended. They didn't come to an agreement in time. So then it's like, well, you're gone. But, hey, I guess that's the funny thing about the nature of corporate is that they will often, there's what's said in public and what happens behind the scenes. And there's often a gulf between the two.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I'm glad our truth's back though.
Yeah, no, absolutely, me too.
Although he hasn't been on TV much.
Yeah, they should give us more FaceTime.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Because apparently I think when he resigned, he said this is gonna be his retirement run.
Well,
He's gonna have a John Cena run.
all right. Well, I mean, he is almost pushing 60 now. He's in his 50s. 54? Yeah. So, no, I definitely understand.
Hey Ron, kick one with the music.
Yeah.
Your music is fire.
Oh yeah. No, definitely. And so at least you know that he's a man that is diversified. So, yeah.
Any other thoughts, George?
No, I'd say that I find it interesting. Can't wait to see the next season.
Yeah. I think my final thought is Unreal is a fascinating show. I just feel like they should be a little more transparent and not insult our intelligence, per se.
How so?
Because, like we said earlier, they give a sanitized answer when we know that's not the truth.
Oh, well, hey, like, I see where you're coming from, but like I said, I expect it because it's corporate, so corporate's corporate.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the video, and as always, I hope you guys accomplished what you guys set out to do today, and I hope you guys try to complete all your goals as we rise together on the road to 300K. 300. The goal is 500. Help us get to 500, and we'll see you down the road. Peace.
Peace.